ladies and gentlemen, that was your national anthem, obviously brought to you by the Warren Junior Jack Band. Did a great job.
Yeah, as always, Junior Jack Band doing a good job.
Sure thing. All right, in just a few moments, this game is going to be getting underway. The officials are already out there. They're already set, and McGee is down there having in their huddle in the north end zone here at Lumberjack Stadium. So this game should get underway in just a few minutes. A few minutes ago, I made a few statements, and I want to go ahead and just reiterate those because I didn't have the record on. So obviously right now you're going to get those statements. If you're watching this on demand, which obviously we haven't publicized this at SalineRiverChronicle.com, and the reason is because this is a research test that we're doing to find out the way that how we can possibly do things in the future for maybe even some sporting events that are high school games. But this is a good test for us, and as always, we're just feeling the ground out. If you're watching it, obviously the video quality is going to be not exactly high definition, and live streaming never is. Now we're trying to do our best, but this is basically our first go around at this, so we may have a little bit of trouble with cameras here and there. Just bear with us. We're trying our best. But as I said earlier, Denon, if you've been listening to us on Friday nights in another year or so, this could be what's going on. You could be watching Lumberjack football rather than just listening to it.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be a, definite advantage for people, that want to watch it. They can't get to the games instead of just, listening to it. And, it's always better to watch something. But, hopefully you'll be able to do it, sometime in the near future. And, hopefully next year maybe you can, do every game.
Yeah, absolutely. We hope that's the case. Obviously, with Google TV coming out this month, that throws a wrinkle into things in the TV industry because it basically turns things like SalineRiverChronicle.com into not just a website, but basically a TV station in general. So you can watch internet TV on your television screen, which could, if you were watching it right now on your TV screen, obviously you would feel like you were watching any other program, except it's just off the internet. And that's in a media class I had in college when I was a freshman, which was just a few years ago, that's where the talk was going. Was first of all, our newspaper is going to be replaced by online media, and that has taken place in some areas, such as Seattle.
Starting to happen.
Yeah, it's obviously already started. And the next question was, well, when's TV going to be taken over by internet? And with Google TV and Apple TV, that started as well.
Yeah, the times are changing. Technology's getting better and sweeter, and a lot more available for people out there, to access.
Yeah, we've actually done one live streaming program before of sports, but that was, of course, a soccer match, and out here at the Warren Amateur Soccer League. The difference is we didn't have commentary on that, but now Denon and I will be calling it, and we're going to send it down to the field right now. This game's just about to get underway.
Number 50, Kendrick Newton. Number 15, Drake Jones. And number 78, Jamal Bell.
And Denon, this is, of course, the last, I believe, regular season scheduled game for the Junior Jacks, but they will probably have to play Saturday, will they not?
I'd figure it'd be on Saturday or Monday, that they'd finish up that Hamburg game.
And we're looking right now at your captains for tonight's game. Number 83, Taylor Danley. Number 50, Kendrick Newton. Number 15, Drake Jones, who is a pretty good quarterback, we might as well say, doing a pretty good job, and he's been dressing out with the high school a little bit here and there. And also number 78, Jamal Bell. So in just a few minutes, as you're watching the coin toss right now, McGee, as you just heard, has elected to receive the opening kickoff. So the Junior Jacks will obviously be kicking off to McGee Owls and will be on defense first here in this opening half. This is a big game. This Junior Jack team's been pretty successful this season. I believe they've only been behind, I guess, to Hamburg, which is the game they're going to have to make up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've that's a good point, Rob. I don't even know if we've been behind in another game yet that we've played this year, not that I can think of. So, I mean, this is a successful team, and, hopefully they can get things, on track at Hamburg if we have to go back down there, and hopefully we can win this game tonight and, at least secure a second-place finish in the conference.
And there comes your Warren Junior Jacks a good group of them, a large group. If all those guys that stick with it, we'll have a big high school team in a few years.
Yeah, they got a few 7th graders dressing out with them tonight that finished up their 7th grade game, and had the option to dress out with them, and they are. So, good group of kids, though.
Absolutely. All right, there's a minute 40 remaining on the clock right now until this game is technically supposed to get underway, but it looks like they may get it underway just a little bit quicker than that. But under a minute and a half now before we are scheduled to start. My clock right now says 6:59, so we're right on time. In just a few moments, it will get underway. Again, if you just joined us, if you're looking at this on demand, you are watching a test. I want to just keep saying that you are watching a test only. This is our first test of filming and bringing live sporting events other than soccer that we've done, and that was a test obviously earlier in the year. It's our first time to try to do it and have commentary behind it. So this is all part of a growing and learning process for SalineRiverChronicle.com. But I just want to keep saying that this is only a test, folks. If quality is a little down or something like that, there's a reason for that. It's because we're just we're taking things slow and trying to figure out, trying to learn as everybody does, and I'm sure every business does that.
Yeah, just trying to, see how everything goes and make it, hopefully it'll go smoother, in the future, when it's, not having a test run.
Yeah. Well, we've got a few minutes here as Warren's kickoff team prepares. I want you to, if you listen to this tonight, which tonight I believe is today the 21st of October.
Yeah, I think so.
Today is the 21st of October, so if you listen to this tonight, stay tuned because tomorrow morning or Sunday night, we haven't decided yet, to be honest. We're going to be making a big announcement about SalineRiverChronicle.com. It doesn't have anything to do with live streaming, so stay on there and keep reading. All right, we are preparing for the opening kickoff, and Darvion Brown will have the opening kickoff here for the Junior Jacks. Here's the kick. It's kind of shanks that one. It's going to go out of bounds at around the 30. Flags will fly. Not able to keep that one in play, and the Junior Jacks will be, actually McGee will take over with pretty good field position.
Yeah, that's probably the worst kickoff Darvion's had all year so far. He's had about 3 or 4 touchbacks, and he's done a real good job kicking the ball off. But, just an 8th grader, a little inconsistent, and
maybe
shows you right there.
A little camera shy.
Maybe so.
We get the cameras on these guys, they tend to, even if they don't know the cameras are on them, they still tend to tighten up a little bit. All right, 1st and 10 for the McGee Owls from the 35-yard line. Quarterback number 6, Tabor McGraw, I believe, is his name. Takes that one to the left side, and he's stuffed. It will be 2nd down, and he may have even lost a yard on that play.
Yeah, I think he lost a yard or 2 maybe. Looks like maybe a yard. Just kind of a quarterback sweep to the left side. They had trips over there. All the receivers were just blockers, though. No intention of throwing the ball at all.
2nd down and 11 for the Junior Owls. McGraw comes out. Takes the snap. It's a pitch right, and they slip down about the 30-yard line. Another loss of about 3 or 4 yards on the play. It will be 3rd down and long for the Junior Owls.
Well, even if he wouldn't have fell down, I don't think he was going to get too much from the looks of it. So, it was well defended anyway. And then, we kind of caught a break with him falling down. Because you never know what could happen. Broken tackle or something, can get a few more yards. But 3rd and long for the Owls.
Go ahead and give you the if you're not familiar with junior football here at Warren, head coach Don Whittemore, Clay Ashcraft assistant coach, and DJ Vincent assistant coach as well. I'll just give their names out there right now. The Junior Owls drop back 3rd and long, throw it out to the left side on a little screen. Breaks a couple of tackles, but finally brought down, and I think he even lost a yard. So it will be 4th down and long. A lot of pressure right there from the Junior Jacks.
Well, obviously, it was a screen, so they let him through, but our kids were able to get upfield and get a lot of pressure on him, forced kind of a late throw. Receiver got the ball, made a couple of people miss, but, he was probably 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage when he caught it, and couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down, they will punt the ball away.
Warren receives this punt at about the 42-yard line to the 50, down to the 45, the 40, down to the 30-yard line. And he is going to take this to the house. That is number 1, Chris Oliver. A great return on the play. I don't see any flags on the field. That means it's 6-0 Junior Jacks over the Owls right now.
Yeah, Chris Oliver's got speed to burn. You know, we've had a little bit of trouble getting him the ball in some of the games that we've watched. Kind of reminds me of what we've done with Cody Green in high school. Wasn't really able to give him the ball, but as you can see, when he gets the ball in open space, he can make people miss and he can take it to the house.
Number 15, Drake Jones, didn't even have to run a play that time after the punt return for the touchdown, but he is out to attempt the two-point conversion now at quarterback. Drops back to pass, throw across the middle, and it is intercepted in the end zone. Actually, it was an incomplete pass. I think the corner dropped it, but they tried the slant route to the right, and a nice play by the corner for the Junior Owls.
Yeah, he wasn't fooled at all, and trying to hit Von Erich Gonder on the slant route, but well covered, you know, couldn't get in there, 6-0.
5:51 remaining here in the first quarter. The score 6-0 Junior Jacks. We were able to get a touchdown on the punt return just a few moments ago, but unable to convert the two-point conversion. I'm not sure if we've tried any extra points this season. I've only watched this once, and I don't believe we tried any then, so we must not have anybody that can consistently boot the ball through the uprights. Of course, you do have a 9th grader right now playing for the high school team, Fernando Cedeno, who's done a pretty good job, so that may be why we don't have a kicker.
Well, I have a feeling Darvion could do it, but, you know, they haven't worked on it, and, you know, they usually don't in junior high football, and that's the main reason.
Browns kicks a line drive, and it is a pretty good one. Lateraled. The Owls have it to the 25-yard line. Good room on the play, and they will be pushed out of bounds. Flags fly, and that's probably going to be a late hit at around the 37. 1st and 10. You can probably tack on 15 after the return.
Yeah, I mean, number 7 for the Owls didn't want the ball at all right there, and good thing he pitched it off, I guess. Like number 6, he could have some speed to burn, and he got, you know, looked kind of a ticky-tack call there on the sideline. Looked like we had started tackling before he went out of bounds and just finished the tackle. You know, but that happens, and that's what the call is, I believe. So, yeah, they're marking off the penalty right now.
So now the Owls will take over inside Junior Jack territory. It'll be 1st and 10 from about the 47-yard line. McGraw comes out. Looks like he's got a wing formation. Takes the snap, and he is mauled immediately at the – oh, wait, no, he doesn't have the football. Handed that one off to his fullback, and, man, that one even fooled me. Nice play from the Junior Owls.
I thought he may have got it to him, but, you know, when I saw him go down, it looked like the play was dead, but then saw him bounce out. Good run by McGee, and that's what happens when you have those quick hitters like that. You hit the guy quick, and then all those guys on the line go ahead and bust through and get, you know, past him before they even realize the ball's been handed off.
All right, 1st and 10. McGee's got the football at the Warren 25-yard line. Handing this one off to the left side, and he's met immediately at the line of scrimmage, maybe even lost 1 yard, so it will be 2nd down and long for McGee.
Well, McGee's built a lot like their high school team, you know, just go and run the same system they're running, you know, in high school. They're not going to throw the ball very much, going to try and run it at you and try to beat you that way.
And that fullback is number 8, David Shepard, just for reference. McGraw now under center, takes the snap, hands it off to the right side, and he met again at the line of scrimmage and lost another yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and long once again.
Yeah, no, you see number 40, J.D. McCarty right there, running down the line of scrimmage from his, you know, he's been a real beast this year, transfer from Tyler, Texas, only an 8th grader, and he's a big kid.
And that was number 2, Kendall Handley, that was on the carry for the Junior Owls. Looks like they got a little bit of speed, though. McGraw under center now, 3rd down and long, takes the snap. He rolls to the left, looking to pass, has a lot of pressure, and finally met by number 74, Michael Towler. A nice play by the Junior Jacks. He just couldn't find anybody open, and that's a defensive secondary sack.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to throw out the dead tee right there, and, you don't have any receivers lined up wide. It's going to be hard to get, a gain of, about 15 yards. But that's what they were trying to do, and Michael Towler busted through there and got the sack. Drake Jones had a lot of pressure, too, playing defensive end. Both those kids are ninth graders, and we'll be seeing them very soon.
Fourth down and about 20 to go, maybe even more than 20. McGee drops back. Flags are flying, and that ball was going to be actually a pretty nice throw on the play. But I think we're going to have a motion on McGee, and that will back them up a little bit. It'll remain fourth down.
I don't even think McGee, that's how they tried to get in the shotgun right there, and it looked like their kids didn't really know what they were doing, just kind of moving around and everything. And, bad break for McGee, but, I wouldn't be surprised to see him try and punt the ball here, but they may try and go for it again and throw it up.
Fourth down, and now fourth and about 25 yards to go for the first down. And pretty tough distance to make up for any team, much less a junior high team that runs the dead tee in the wings.
Yeah, exactly.
So hopefully the Junior Jacks can stop them right here. If we can't, we may have a few problems defensively we need to talk over.
Yeah.
Fourth down for the Owls. Here's the snap. It's high and to the left. They drop back to pass. He gets it off.
Oh,
wow. We may see flags fly. No, we're not going to. Wow, pretty nice throw. Almost made me put my foot in my mouth right there. Close to completing it, but in fact it is a turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Junior Jacks inside their own 40-yard line.
Well, I mean, we had double coverage. We had it played well, and the receiver, was a little bit taller than both our kids. That's why I thought he might have a chance to get it, but the ball was just a little overthrown. He had to get rid of it. A lot of pressure, but, good defensive stand by the Junior Jacks.
1st down and 10 for the Warren Junior Jacks. Jones out of shotgun with right. Snap gets behind him, and he is going to be sacked for a big loss on the play. Snap was just way too low, and he almost had to field that one like a ground ball.
Yeah, we've had a couple of bad snaps this year at the junior high level. I think they've, switched out centers some, but, it happens a lot, when you're running the shotgun spread offense, and especially at the junior high level. It's hard to find someone who can consistently snap the ball in the shotgun snap.
2nd down and about almost 20, a little under 20 yards to go. Jones drops back to pass, looking to the left side. Pass intended for number 22, Otis Miller, but it falls incomplete just off of his fingertips, not able to haul that one in.
Yeah, just a tad bit high. He probably should have had it, but, he had a little bit of running room. Would have been a good play call, but, you got to catch that one, but you got to give it to him around the money, too, if you're playing quarterback.
3rd down and long for the Junior Jacks. Jones drops back to pass. Flags are flying, though, and this may be, we'll see what the call is. And it is going to be a motion false start on the Junior Jacks. I'm not sure who moved right there, but may have been our left tackle. Couldn't quite tell, but anyway, that'll back Warren up even more. Makes this 3rd down conversion even tougher.
Yeah, I didn't see anyone move early then, but, obviously it happened, and makes it a little bit tougher conversion.
2:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Jones rolls right, looking to pass, and this time he gets a lot of pressure once again and is sacked. It'll be 4th down, and Warren will have to punt here. There's just way too much yardage to make up.
Yeah, offensive line seems to be having a lot of problems right now, and gave up 2 sacks right there. Again, Drake dropped the fumble, but I think that one, dropped the snap, but I think that was actually a decent snap. I think he could have caught it, but, going to have to punt the football away.
So the Junior Jacks are set up for the punt. Darion Brown, obviously the punter. He's also the kickoff man. Flags fly. Here's the kick. It is high, and it may have even been tipped. It will land and take a Junior Jack bounce past. Oh, nope, not going to quite make it to the 50. It'll fall at the 49-yard line of Warren. 1st and 10 McGee, but we will see what the call is on the field.
I'm assuming we had some kind of illegal formation. That's what they're motioning.
And that is exactly what the call is. It is declined, so McGee will take over at the Warren 49-yard line.
Well, I think if I was McGee, I think I'd have made us kick it again. But, they've got good field position regardless, so I guess that's what their thinking is.
A minute 37 remaining in the first quarter. Score, as you can see on your screen because you're watching this right now rather than listening to it, the score is the Junior Jacks 6, the Junior Owls nothing.
Well, you know, the Junior Owls moved the ball a little bit their last drive, see if they can, you know, build on the momentum they had last time.
1st and 10. The Owls, of course, have the football at the 49-yard line of the Junior Jacks. They take the snap, hand off to the left side. A gain of about 3 or 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down. A nice little run there on 1st down for the Junior Owls.
Number 6, Stephen Lee on the carry.
Yeah, just a handoff play right there, and you know, got about 4 yards. Good play out of the dead tee, and you know, that's about what you're looking for every time you hand the ball off in that formation.
2nd down and 6 for the Junior Owls. They've got the football, we might as well say the Warren 45-yard line, a little bit shy of that. They take the snap, it's a handoff up the middle, and they will gain about 2 yards on the play. It will be 3rd down and 4 for the Junior Owls.
You know, they tried the, quick fullback dive again, but, we read a little bit better that time and were able to make the play.
3rd down, and actually it's going to look like it's about 3 yards to go, so 3rd and 3 instead of 3rd and 4. Again, you are watching a test on SalineRiverChronicle.com. We're just seeing how warm the water is, I guess, or how cold the water is, depending on how you look at it. And it looks like we got maybe a little break on the field. That will be the end of the first quarter. All right, we're not going to take a commercial break. We're going to stay here. Then looking back on the first quarter. Hello, folks. Glad to see you. Looking back on the first quarter, Warren obviously up 6-0. What have we done wrong so far? Obviously, we've had a chance to get the ball into the end zone in one drive, and just our offensive line kind of collapsed on us. And defensively, we're a little shaky here and there, but we're still up 6-0.
Well, obviously, we got the big punt return for our score, and it was good to see. Been kind of waiting for that all year from the senior high level, and got one for the junior high finally. They've had a couple other kickoff returns too, but defense playing pretty well. Like you said, a little bit bend but not breaking, and man, it's our one offensive drive. Must have went back about 15 yards. I guess we've got negative 15 yards total offense right now, and
it doesn't get much worse than that drive.
Yeah, it was just it was pretty bad. A couple of fumbled snaps. One of them was a bad snap. One of them looked like it was, right there pretty well, but wasn't. And but we got a good team, and we're going to step it up right here. I have a feeling, before we'll get our offense rolling before this game's over.
Yeah, again, we scored early in this one off of a punt return for a touchdown, a nice run. I'm trying to remember, that was Chris Oliver, I believe, on the return for that punt. Right here, McGee's got the football. 3rd down and about 3 yards to go. And we're going to have a false start penalty. We apologize right there, folks. We're still working through some kinks, trying to get our camera stuff worked out. We're taking care of it. And that will back McGee up after the penalty. It'll be 3rd down and about 7 or 8 yards, a long 7 yards.
And McGee coming out in shotgun again.
Yeah, they step back looking to pass, throw it off the left side, and the pass is incomplete. It will be 4th down, and I imagine McGee's going to go for this.
Yeah, good coverage by number 5, Calais Cox right there. And as you see, they got a false start again when they were in shotgun. Looks kind of like they're a little bit shaky when they go into the gun, obviously, but looks like they're going to punt it here and try to pin us deep.
So here McGee will set up the punt, 4th down. Here's the kick. Back, and it hits Chris Oliver. He picks it up and has a chance to take this one back to the house again. Picks up a couple of blocks. Shakes off one guy, and he'll be down around the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal for the Junior Jacks. Another nice return. Just couldn't quite get past that last guy, but a nice play. And Warren now in a position to put 6 more points on the board.
Yeah, just he was trying to run up and get the short punt, and it ended up hitting him, and it bounced right back to him, thankfully. And he just took it and went up the sideline again. And like I said, McGee's lucky that they kept him out of the end zone right there.
Jones sets up his shotgun. Number 5, Calais Cox to his right. Cox takes this one up the middle. Touchdown, Junior Jacks, and the score is now 12-0.
Yeah, just a handoff right there to number 5, Calais Cox, younger brother of Warren starting running back Savion Gilbert, and going for 2 again.
Jones out of shotgun, hands this one off to Cox up the middle, and he is in. The 2-point conversion is good. The score now, the Warren Junior Jacks 14, the McGee Junior Owls nothing. And the second quarter underway with 7:33 remaining. The score, Warren 14, McGee nothing. Good sign right there. Way to bounce back after a tough offensive drive. Both times so far offensively we've been kick-started or jump-started by a punt return.
Yeah, I mean, you have to give all that to Chris Oliver. He almost probably should get credit for 2 touchdowns right there. Got all the way down the 6-yard line for us and just handed it off to Calais real easy. Walked into the end zone for the touchdown and got the 2-point as well. And, looked a little bit harder, but up 14-0. See if our defense can step up again.
Darvion Brown set for the kickoff from the 40-yard line. 7:33 remaining in the second quarter. Here's Brown's kickoff. It's a good one. Going to get over the head of the McGee Owls and just barely make it into the end zone, about a yard in. And that will be a touchback, and so McGee will take over at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, another touchback for Darvion Brown. He's had a few of those this year. He can boot the ball when he gets a hold of it, and just needs a little bit more coaching probably, and he'd be a real good kicker.
Clock still set after the touchback at 7:33 left in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the McGee Junior Owls. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. McGraw comes out under center. Takes the snap. Hands this one off. It's actually going to be reversed to the left side. Warren stuffs it. And a loss on the play. Nice job of staying home right there by the Junior Jacks.
Yeah, number 55, LaFoy Smith. Like you said, he stayed at home and he made that play, and it was a great job playing defensive end.
Clock now ticking under 7:08. 2nd down and 16 for the McGee Junior Owls. Again, if you're watching this is a test. We're conducting this at SalineRiverChronicle.com. This isn't a final version of any video, so if you're watching this, just keep in mind it's only a test. McGee takes this one up the middle, and they may have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and I believe about 10 yards to go with 6:40 remaining here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it looks like he got back to right at the 20-yard line, and it's just McGee, man. Whenever you lose 6 yards on your first play of the type of offense they run, it's hard to bounce back from it. And 3rd and long is something that they don't want to find themselves in, and it's just they're not going to be very successful when they do find themselves in it. But they do have a quarterback that can throw it a little bit.
6:14 remaining in the second quarter. McGee's 3rd down and 10 from their own 20. Takes a snap, hand off to the right side. And he is tackled from behind. The initial contact made was by the Warren quarterback playing defense there, number 15, Drake Jones. A nice stop on the play.
Yeah, Drake's been playing defensive end a lot for the Junior Jacks too, and he's a pretty dang good defensive end too as well. He's got several sacks on the year, and he's just a good athlete, showing you that right there.
4th down and 8. The McGee Junior Owls will punt this one away, it looks like, with 5:36 remaining in the second quarter. Here's the kick, close to being blocked. It's a high kick, though, and a pretty good one. Received by Chris Oliver to the right side, and this time he's not going to get nearly as much as he's been getting off those punt returns. McGee finally gets him under control, but the good news for Warren is they still got the football inside McGee territory.
Yeah, a good field position nonetheless. Finally, they were able to tackle Chris Oliver before he got down the field on the punt. But, you know, good field position for the junior high offense. Let's see what they can do.
Flag on the play, holding against the Junior Jacks.
Pretty short return there to have holding called on it, but that is what the call is if you just heard that over the PA. So
yeah, I didn't see the flag anywhere, but
Warren will be backed up, and we'll see where the final spot will be. It looks like it's going to be back inside Warren territory at about the 48-yard line. So they'll have it first down and 10 from their own 48. Not much of a difference. I don't know that it makes that much of a big problem for the Junior Jacks. It'll be first and 10 with 5:25 remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, we still got good field position, and you know, it's just 10 more yards. You know, we can work with that.
Jones takes a snap, throws this one out, complete to number 2, Von Erich Gonder. He's got good yardage, and I believe I didn't say that name correct. You may have to Von Erich, is that what it is?
Yeah, just Von Erich.
Von Erich Gonder on the reception. Just a little quick wide receiver screen there.
Yeah, man, it's a staple in our senior high offense, and you know, you see the junior high run the same thing, and you know, just get it to him and let him go.
Jones out of shotgun, takes the snap, looks to the left side, pass complete to number 3, Darvion Brown, and he will have enough for the first down by about a yard and a half, with 5:14 and ticking remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, just out route to Brown right there, and a good catch. You know, made a couple moves after the catch and was able to get past the first down marker.
First and 10 for the Junior Jacks. Jones out of shotgun, takes the snap, bobbles it a little bit, has pressure, throws this one, pass intended for number 3, Darvion Brown. Well short of him, though. Jones was under a lot of pressure right there. Lucky not to take the sack.
Yeah, I mean, he bobbled the snap, and, you know, he was lucky he was able to get it off right there. And the bobbled snap was what killed it, you know. I mean, it was right there. You know, he's going to have to work on that a little bit, but, you know, all in all, it's just one bad down.
This time, Jones comes out in shotgun with Cox to his right, takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, but unable to get away from the pressure this time as the pocket collapses on him, and he will lose yardage on the play once again. It'll be 3rd and long for the Junior Jacks.
Well, that was setting up to be a screen to the running back, number 5, Calais Cox, and I mean, I think he should have got it out there. It didn't look like there was anyone around him, and it looked like he could have, but you know, obviously we're letting the lineman through on that play, and they were able to get to him.
Jones once again out of shotgun, hands this one off to Cox up the middle. He breaks a few tackles, breaks another tackle, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Junior Jacks. The score is now 20-0 with 4:30 remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, just hand it off right there to Cox on 3rd and long just to see probably what we could get, you know, to make it a manageable 4th down, and we end up getting a touchdown out of it.
No flags on the play, and the Junior Jacks will attempt a 2-point conversion. Again, 4:31 remaining in the second quarter. Jones out of shotgun, takes the snap. Screen out to number 2, Von Erich Gonder, and the 2-point conversion is good. The score is now 22-0. Junior Jacks over the Junior Owls. And if we can score once more, maybe after the half passes, you may see some guys that get a little PT here that are on the second string offense and defense.
Yeah, I have a feeling, you know, we'll get some of those guys in before too long. Obviously, if the game keeps going like this, but, you know, our defense will have to stop the Owls from scoring on this drive right here.
Sure thing. Again, if you are watching this is a test from SalineRiverChronicle.com. I want to keep reiterating that, especially if you watch this on demand. This is a simple test. We're just trying to feel how things would go if we did video. Hopefully you can see we've got the score there in the top left corner. The Junior Jacks on top right now, 22-0. Here's the kick from Brown. Another nice kick. This one's going to be fielded at about the 7-yard line of the Owls. They take this one to the right side. Pretty good blocking, but he's going to be down at around the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Junior Owls with 4:24 remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, good play by number 45, Calix Harris right there, running him down from the backside. You know, like you said, it was pretty blocked pretty well on that side, but Calix came from the backside and was able to run him down. And looks like they got the ball right at about the The 26-yard line?
About the 26-yard line is where the official spot's going to be. 1st and 10 for the Junior Owls. 4:20 and ticking remaining in the second quarter. McGraw under center takes the snap, hands this one off to the right side, and Warren all over that one again, and they will lose yardage on the play. 2nd down and long for the McGee Owls.
Yeah, number 40, J.D. McCarty again, playing on the defensive line there. They're having a hard time containing him, and made the tackle for a loss of about, 2 yards right there on the play.
2nd down and 12 it looks like it's going to be for the Junior Owls. With 3:45 and ticking away here left in the second quarter. Junior Jacks putting on a good show. We've had 2 punt returns for a touchdown. Well, actually, just one.
The other one was almost, though.
There you saw it was supposed to be a pitch right, and I don't think this was meant to be the way this play is turning out to be for the Owls. Helmets come off there at the end. It was a pitch right, but it looked like the Junior Jacks just had it stuffed so well he had to cut it back, and he almost made a nice play, but it finally brought down for loss of yards.
Yeah, lots of different things happening on that play. It just looked like it was not ran very well and not blocked very well by their offensive line, and helmets flying off, everything else happening.
3rd down and 15 now for the Junior Owls with 2:50 remaining in the second quarter. We got an official's timeout here. It looks like we've got an equipment malfunction going on in the backfield with one of the McGee Junior Owls. Of course, if you're watching this on demand tonight, which is October 21st, you can listen to Denon and myself tomorrow night at 6:45. We'll be carrying the Warren High School game. Just audio, though. The Junior Owls take this one back up the middle. It's cut back inside, and they don't pick up enough for the 1st down, obviously, so it'll be 4th down and long still for the Owls.
Yeah, expect McGee to punt here, and as you said, just their offense, you're getting 3rd and long with what they're doing. It's just not going to be able to, they're not going to be able to get it almost, 9 times out of 10.
They run the Houston Nut style of 3rd down play, and we're going to throw on 1st and 2nd down if we feel like it, and then we'll run it for try to run it for 20 at the end. But
well, just try and get your punter a little bit better field position, I guess. Is what their thinking is. But it's just what happens when you don't. You can't throw the football, and sometimes that happens. At every level, but especially at the junior high level. It looks like I think McGee called a timeout to avoid the false start penalty. I mean, not false start, but the delay of game penalty.
All right, then we are approaching halftime here, obviously, in the next few moments. And if we could, we'll try to get the camera fixed here so you can see both of us. We got a 3-person crew up here trying to make this work, and I think it's going well so far. We'll see how it looks when we get back. But of course, as I just said earlier, you're watching Junior Jack football on SalineRiverChronicle.com. And we may put this on demand later, but as of right now, this is simply a test. The Junior Jacks, of course, right now on top 22-0, but just want to keep saying as much as I can. If you're watching this, I see we've got a couple of viewers that have been online. This is a test to just see. We're trying to do mobile live video from just about anywhere, and of course, football stadiums are where the bulk of our live streaming would come from. We're already doing audio for Lumberjack football games, but now we're going to switch it over and give you the field view. See, we're high tech. We can switch cameras around here. 4th down and about 12 yards to go for the Owls, and it looks like they're set up in a punt formation. Here's the snap. There's the punt. Pretty good one. Number 3, Darvion Brown's not going to have a chance to return this one as it goes out of bounds near midfield. The Junior Jacks will have it 1st and 10. The half is getting close to being over here, the first half at least. Of course, the Junior Jacks, if you look up there in the top left of your video screen, there should be a text there, that the scoreboard. Junior Jacks 22, Junior Owls nothing. So I hope that's there. We'll see. I'll see when I get home if it's there or not. But if you can see it, obviously it is. And that's part of the great thing about live streaming is you can watch that score even when we're not telling it to you. Jones out of shotgun for the Junior Jacks, drops back to pass. Throw is a little bit high, thrown around the 40-yard line. Pass intended for number 2, Von Erich Gonder, and it falls incomplete. Second down and 10.
Just trying to hit Von Erich Gonder on the out route. It was pretty well covered. I think Drake just kind of, airmailed that one on purpose just to avoid any kind of interception right there and, try again on the next play.
Jones out of shotgun this time with Cox to his left, takes the snap. Pass complete to number 1, Chris Oliver, to the left side. He's got room, picks up the first down, and Moore finally, he breaks the tackle, finally dropped down around the 30-yard line of McGee Owls. And Oliver gets up and says, "Are you going to bring me down? Are you really going to try to bring me down?"
Well, he's having a heck of a game right now, when you throw in the punt returns, and then now he's got that catch and, just made a lot of moves. Had a good gain initially, but, was able to create just like he does, and, first down, Junior Jacks.
Shotgun with Cox to Jones's right. Takes the snap. Pass complete to number 2, Von Erich Gonder. He will be out of bounds at around the 20, close to a first down. Actually, they're going to mark this at the 21, so I think that will be enough for the first down for the Junior Jacks.
Yeah, I think he got enough. Yeah, officials just signaled, and just the out route again. It was open that time. We got the ball to him quick, and he was able to get the first down.
A minute 20 remaining here in the second quarter. Jones out of shotgun, takes the snap, drops back to pass, and he is sacked this time. Back at around the 27-yard line. It'll be second down and long for the Junior Jacks with a minute 10 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Well, our offensive line broke down again right there, and as you can tell, it seems like we have a little bit of a weakness on the offensive line right now. Just, they're just letting them through a little bit, but, it looks as number 55 for McGee limps off the field right now, but going to have to work on the pass protection a little bit.
Jones is going to be in shotgun this time with number 5, Calais Cox, to his right at running back. Jones takes the snap, drops back to pass. Pass complete to number 22, Otis Miller, and he is dropped down back at around the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be third down and about 10 yards to go.
Yeah, just a little under route to Otis Miller right there. And he caught it and was able to get upfield and get some yardage. And it looks like another McGee Owls down. They're going to have to stop the clock for this.
We have official timeout on the field.
Again, 35.4 seconds remaining in the second quarter. You are watching Junior Jack football on SalineRiverChronicle.com. It's kind of weird to say that, I guess, isn't it, Denon? We'll talk a little bit more about it at halftime when we have some time. Jones out of shotgun, hands this one off to Cox up the middle. He's got good yardage on the play, breaks a couple of tackles, and is close. He gets down to about the 1 or 2 yard line. It'll be first down and goal for the Junior Jacks with 24 seconds remaining. Get those chains moved. We may have to use a timeout here. We've got 3 of them left, so plenty of time here to get the ball into the end zone and put a few more on the board.
Yep, and we just used our first timeout right there with exactly 24 seconds left.
And stick with us at halftime. If you're watching this on demand, obviously you can watch it anytime you want to, so no reason you should miss halftime. We thank anybody who watches this for staying with SalineRiverChronicle.com. We're trying to improve the way we do things around here, and this is part of that learning process. Horns got the football at the 1 yard line. The Junior Jacks first and goal with 24 seconds left in the first half. Jones takes the snap out of shotgun, looks to pass. Pass complete to number 2, Von Erich Gonder, the touchdown. Nice job right there by Jones. It looks like the corner never had a chance to get Gonder on the play. 28-0 now. Junior Jacks on top of the Junior Owls. And we will obviously go for 2 here. Jones out of shotgun with Cox to his left. Takes the snap with a man in motion. And number 22, Otis Miller, on the speed sweep left, takes it into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good. 30-0 now the score. We may see this thing go into a mercy rule here in the second half in just a few moments.
Yeah, just like I said, I didn't think McGee was all that good coming into this game. Had lost some pretty tough games, and our junior high team's real good, and we're showing our level of talent right now. And just a easy pass to Von Eric Gonder as the corner slipped on the touchdown, and then that was just easy right there for Otis. He basically walked into the end zone for the 2-point, and hopefully we'll be able to get a lot of different kids some playing time once here in the second half.
Darvion Brown, number 3, set to kick the ball off for the Junior Jacks. 21 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here's the kick. It's high, and it's a good-looking kick. Going to be fielded around the 9-yard line for the Owls. Looks like we've got good coverage, but he gets it past the initial first line. Finally brought down around the 30-yard line. Good little return there to get past the initial first 3.
Yeah, it looks like we had him, pretty early, but then he got past those guys and was able to get, up to the 30-yard line for decent field position, but only 14 seconds left for the Owls here in the first half.
14 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 30-0 the score right now, as you can see on the left top portion of your screen, of your video screen, not the we're not talking about the full web page. If you're just watching the video screen, the area that the video is in, on top left of it, you'll see the score there. I'm glad to say that you can see it. And that is going to be the end of the first half. All right, in just a few moments, you're going to get to see, I believe, the Warren Band's going to be out there. And, Denon, in the past, when we've been covering high school games, we've a couple of times taken a break to allow folks to listen to the Warren Band, especially when we were at Dollar Wave, because they have such a great band. We've let people listen in. But here in just a few moments, when the Warren Band gets out there, you're going to be able to watch the Warren Band, the Warren Junior Jack Band. So as they get prepared to come out onto the field, we'll stick with the field camera. But for now, we're going to switch right now back up to Denon and myself. If we can get it to work here. There we are. And as you can see, we're in the press box here at Warren, and things are looking good right now for the Junior Jacks.
Yeah, up 30-0. Good job by the Junior Jacks. We're just pretty much dominating right now as far as this game's concerned.
We had, of course, one big punt return, actually 2 big punt returns. One of them for a touchdown, the other for a big gain, got us down to about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, and we were able to punch it in after that. Calais Cox made it look pretty easy on that touchdown. 6 yards out.
All right, we're going to send it back down to the field cam now and let you take a look at the Warren Junior Jack Band, who is set up. We've got a couple of football players out there. I don't have any names on those guys, but it looks like we've got one guy playing the saxophone.
A couple of those guys are 7th graders. I know
Okay.
one of them's Kevin Cortez, and I think another one of them may be Terrence Pickett, another 7th grader. I don't know if there's any junior high kids out there, though.
All right, so we're going to actually, Denon and myself are going to be quiet now, and we're going to allow you to just listen in to the Warren Junior Jack Band. So here they are. We just want to, real quick while you're watching the band head off the field right now, tell you that the Warren High Band actually earned a rating of 1 at the regional contest in Magnolia. Now, I'm not sure. We'll have to talk to the person that's got the info on this real quick. I'll ask him. Now, this is the Junior Jack Band that we're watching right now. The Warren High Band is the one we're talking about. The one that performs on Friday nights is the one that received a rating of 1 at the regional contest in Magnolia this past Tuesday. So, news there from Saline-River-Chronicle.com. The best news in Bradley County at the fastest. And if about 2 weeks and a half, you're going to know why, because we're going to be updating, and there's an announcement coming out tomorrow morning. I believe is the date that we've set for the announcement. As the owner and CEO, sometimes I don't even know what's going on, but obviously we're going to be making a pretty big announcement about some changes at the website, and all for the best. I promise you that. And I think you'll be very pleased. All right, I believe we're about to have the junior high Palm squad in just a second come out onto the field. This is all kind of a first for us, folks. We're kind of feeling our way through it because, in all honesty, we've been doing audio, and Denon and myself have been having to describe everything that's going on. This is the first time that you guys are going to get a bird's eye view from the press box of what's going on in the field rather than us telling you exactly. And I kind of like it, Denon, because we don't have to explain everything. We can just let you watch.
Yeah, you can see everything that we're trying to explain to you, and hopefully you get a better feeling of what we're, trying to, talk about, and everything, and see it happen for yourself.
Yeah. Actually, this is the McGee Palm squad, I believe. That would be why they have red shirts on.
Yeah, I don't think we have a Palm squad. We just have cheerleaders.
So enjoy this in just a moment. They're going to get started. Looks like we got some something going on, maybe some goblins out there for October and Halloween coming around the corner. Not sure what's going on here, but rather than us explain it, we'll let you watch. Definitely a first for Saline-River-Chronicle.com. You're welcome, Bradley County. Nice job right there by the McGee Palm squad. Wonderful job. Glad to have you in Warren, and glad to see folks in McGee traveling up here for this Junior Jack game. Obviously tomorrow night, if you're watching this on demand, tomorrow night, Friday, you can listen to them and myself call the McGee game. McGee and Warren game at 6:45 p.m. is when our streamcast starts, and that will be audio only. Keep in mind we're just doing a test right now.
2011 Warren Junior Jack cheerleaders.
Here are the Warren and Junior Jack cheerleaders. We'll name those off for you here. Kennedy Nelson, co-captain. Peyton Sledge, co-captain. Lauren Bennett, Cheyenne Davis, Morgan Gathan, Yakima Hegler, Dasmond Marks, Talia Ramirez, Rebecca Rook, Maggie Sanders, Jamia Thomas, and Markia Thomas, I believe. I hope I got all the pronunciations right.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
Cheerleading sponsors, Mary Ann Johnson and Amelia Russell. there are your Junior Jack cheerleaders. Nice job by them. I guess we can say this is the SalineRiverChronicle.com live Junior Jack halftime report. We typically have our halftime report on high school games, but tonight, of course, if you're watching this on demand, obviously you know this is not high school football. This is junior high football that we're following here at Warren, Arkansas. This is a streamcast, obviously, presented to you by SalineRiverChronicle.com. I'm Rob Reap alongside Denton Cuthbertson. I don't know if all night we've said our names, so poor job, a very terrible job on my part of being a play-by-play announcer. I guess I usually have a script every night. Tonight we're just kind of winging it. So
yeah, I'll blame that one on you. But I do have anyone interested in Hermitage Junior High football. I got a score from text message from down there. And
look at this. We have breaking news already, and we're not even trying to do it tonight. But go ahead and give us that score. Junior
Hermits are up 30-8 on Norflet at junior high action tonight.
Wow. Congratulations to them. I guess that's halftime score?
Yeah, halftime. They were up 30-8 at halftime.
Good deal. Glad to see that happening down there for the Hermitage Hermits on top of Norflet 38-8. Proud to report that. You heard it here first, folks. SalineRiverChronicle.com gave that score first. All right. As you know right now, you're obviously looking at a good crowd here on tap to watch the Warren Junior Jacks play tonight. And this is the first time, obviously, you get to see the crowd. Most of the time, we just have to tell you about these things. But tonight, you're getting to watch it.
Yeah, always have, a fairly decent amount of people here to watch the Junior Jacks play. Everybody wants to see what what's coming up, for the next few years, and always got your parents and your grandparents here, cheering on their kids, and good thing to see, as always.
Yeah, tomorrow night, hopefully, you will skip the big event of the night, obviously, to listen to Denton and myself at 6:45. But there's another big thing going on tomorrow night in the world of sports, not necessarily local Bradley County, but tomorrow night, I believe this game starts at 7:30. The Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees, Game 6. So, hopefully the Rangers. I'm a big Rangers fan, obviously. I've been to several games down there, and that's kind of where I learned to like professional baseball, at least. So, hopefully the Rangers can pull that one out. I'm trying to remember who gets to start tomorrow night.
It's Colby Lewis for the Rangers versus Phil Hughes for the Yankees. The Rangers hit Phil Hughes pretty good the first time they played him, but they did the same thing to Sabathia the first time they played him and weren't able to get the win. And then Sabathia came out and had a good game yesterday to extend the series. And, you really want Texas to try and close it out tomorrow night. You don't want to go to a Game 7 because anything can happen.
Yeah, I was really hoping yesterday actually, that the Rangers could pull it out in New York. Tough game to play, though. You had CC Sabathia on the mound, which, of course, I used to like CC and when he was with the Indians, obviously, because the Indians are my favorite team. But unfortunately, he's now a hated enemy of mine playing for the Yankees. But he didn't have his top stuff, but able to get by the Rangers. I think they had like 8 hits through 3 innings, but were unable to put any runs across.
Yeah, they had a lot of hits, but weren't able to get the big hit. That happens sometimes in baseball.
All right, just continue watching the screen here, folks. Just a second, we'll be back with the second half. You can obviously hear Denton and myself moving around up here. We got to get some silent chairs instead of these big metal ones against concrete floors, but unfortunately we don't have that luxury. But what luxury we do have is that you are watching this game rather than just listening to it.
Exactly, exactly.
So at halftime is over now. If you watch the top left of your screen, you can see what happens. Oh, look, there it went. Halftime's over.
Yep, getting ready to, got 8 minutes on the clock here in the third quarter. McGee's getting ready to kick off to the Junior Jacks.
And I think it's a 35-point mercy rule. Is that correct in junior high football as well?
Yes, it's the same as high school rules, I believe.
Warren's got a chance here if they can get the ball into the end zone of this drive to put the mercy rule into effect. And when the mercy rule is put into effect, it doesn't go off.
Yeah, it just keeps going no matter if the score gets up under, 35 points again. It just keeps rolling, and hopefully we'll get there. And we're, like I said, we're one score away from doing that.
I'm not sure. We don't have a full McGee roster up here. Junior high football is a little bit more informal in a way when it comes to some things, so we don't have a full McGee Junior High roster. This kickoff is going to be returned by number 22, Otis Miller, and he is wrapped up at around the 35. The official spot's at about the 34. Warren will take over 1st and 10. 7:50 remaining in the third quarter. If we can get, like I said, just get the ball into the end zone of this drive, you put the mercy rule into effect, and that pretty much would seal it up for the Junior Jacks.
Yeah, like I said, I think our we got a couple of guys that aren't starters going in right now to start this drive here, but
one of the big ones, Drake Jones, standing on the sidelines right now. The quarterback for the Junior Jacks is the starting quarterback for the Junior Jacks is now out of this ball game. We're going to obviously try to keep him healthy. And there's a chance he may get to play some high school ball before this year's out, at least.
Yeah.
This ball handed off to number 40, Jadarian McCarthy. Big yards on the play all the way down to about the 45-yard line of the McGee Owls. 1st and 10 Lumberjacks, or Junior Jacks.
Yeah, J.D. McCarty playing defensive tackle and then playing a backup running back too. Darvion Brown in at backup quarterback. One of our starting wideouts is the junior high's backup quarterback, and he's a load to bring down, and he showed it right there.
Number 3, Darvion Brown at quarterback for the Junior Jacks. 1st and 10 from about the 44-yard line actually is where the spot is. 7:34 remaining here in the third quarter, and the clock is now ticking. Here's the snap. A rough snap off to the left, fielded by McCarthy, and he actually picks up about 4 or 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down for the Junior Jacks.
Yeah, it looked like it was just a bad snap right to our running back instead of the quarterback, and just had to pick it up and, get what he could.
All right, 1st down and about 6 yards to go. 7:09 remaining in the third quarter. Got an official's timeout. See what's going on. The referee comes over to talk to Coach Whittemore. Well, no, maybe he's not.
Looks like we're missing a member of the chain gang is what the problem is, and then we're trying to get him over there right now.
Okay, well, that's a first. In the wonderful world of junior high football. 2nd down and 6. 6 remaining for the Junior Jacks. We'll finally get our third chain gang member in here. Here's the snap. Darvion Brown keeps this when he's got the 1st down and a few more. About 5 more yards than he needed, so that'll be 1st down for the Junior Jacks. No flags on the play. That'll move the chains if we can get our chain gang down there.
Yeah, it looks like we got our got everyone down there now. Maybe they had to find a replacement. Maybe someone just didn't show back up for the second half.
Probably wouldn't be the first time.
I'm sure it's not the first time.
And I'm sure some of you out there that are watching this probably caught that.
Yeah.
Brown out of shotgun, takes a snap, hands this one off to McCarthy to the right side. He's got good yardage. Man, it's a big kid playing junior high football. Runs over a couple of guys and gets all the way down inside the 10-yard line of the Owls. We're now inside the red zone. 1st and 10 with 6:38 remaining. Actually, 1st and goal with 6:38 remaining in the third. Warren with a chance to get the mercy rule into effect right here on this next play if they can get the ball into the end zone.
Yeah, just another handoff to McCarty, and man, he just he's a tough load to bring down.
Here's the snap. Oh, and it's back And it is recovered finally by McCarthy himself. Very lucky, but the problem is Warren's going to have to be backed up all the way to about the 24-yard line. So first and goal is still first and goal, but you got 24 yards nearly to get to the end zone.
Yeah, just a bad snap. I don't know what's happening with our snaps. We've had a couple of bad ones so far tonight, and hopefully we'll get that worked out.
Brown now out of shotgun with McCarthy to his left. Whistles are blowing. Still having some problems, looks like, with the chain game. Brown out of shotgun still with McCarthy to his left. Second down and goal from the 24-yard line. Another rough snap. Brown's got it, though, and he's trying to make something out of it. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be third down and 24 to get to the end zone.
Yeah, just having a rough time right now with our center and quarterback exchange, and not sure what the problem is. Maybe it's just I think we still got our starting offensive line in from what I can tell, so that's our starting center out there, and we're just having problems.
5:20 left in the third quarter. We really would like to get this ball into the end zone to get the mercy rule going and that clock running continually, but may not happen on this drive. Third down and 24 to get to the end zone. Brown drops back to pass. Thrown and tipped up, completed into the end zone. Pass complete. What a catch by number 2, Von Erich Gonder. Made it look simple.
That just reached up and tipped it to himself. And, you know, the thing about it is that's the second time he's done that this year. He did that in the first game of the year against Monticello. Made it look like that. And, man, just
he may have a future in volleyball before this is all said and done. That was a nice play.
Look at this. We're going to try an extra point.
We sure are. And on the hold here is going to be number 15, Drake Jones. To kick it is obviously Brown. The kick is up, and it is good. The kick is good, so the score is now 37-0. Junior Jacks on top of the Junior Owls, and that was third down on that play that Von Erich Gonder just made. So that will put the mercy rule into effect when the ball is kicked off here with 5:01 remaining in the third. The clock will start ticking, and it won't stop until this game's over unless it's a change possession or a timeout call, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. Just change possessions, you know, and timeouts, and you know, get to go to the house pretty quickly. But we'll get to see some subs come in and get to play and see how they can do against the, you know, see if they get their chance to shine right now.
I don't know anything else we can take away from this, but we can always say now the first football production we've done for anything lumberjack or junior jack related was a big win, obviously.
Yeah, at least it was that.
Yeah,
at least
Brown set for the
luck.
kickoff here from the 40. Gets a nice leg into this one. It will be fielded at about the 6-yard line by the Owls. They'll get back to the 20, the 25, to the 30, and will be out of bounds at around the 31-yard line. First and 10 for the Junior Owls. 4:45 remaining in the third quarter and ticking away because the mercy rule is obviously into effect, that 35-point mercy rule. Score right now, if you look in the top left of your screen, I love saying this because this is the first time we've been able to say it. If you look to the top left of your screen, you'll see the score, 37-0. Junior Jacks on top of the Junior Owls. Now, I'm not as excited about the score. I am excited about the score. I'm excited that we have the score visible there for you to watch, which is a big deal. The fact that you can watch this game is a big deal. Here's the snap from the McGee Junior Owls. Handoff, speed sweep to the left side. A nice stiff arm down around the 40-yard line. And a big hit made right there by number 55, LaFoy Smith, I believe is the name. It'll be first down for the Owls, though, as the chains move.
Yeah, good play by the Owls. A big hit by Smith, as you said, but speed sweep, you know, something that we have in our playbook, obviously, and just a good play for the Owls right there for a first down. I think that may be only the second first down they've gotten all game. Maybe.
Yeah. They've got the ball right now at about the 43-yard line. First and 10 from their own 43 with 3:30 and ticking left in the third quarter. They come out in a pistol, actually kind of a shotgun with just a back behind the quarterback. It's a screen to that back, and unfortunately for them, the throw was pretty far in front. Pass intended for number 8, the fullback, David Shepard, actually going to be the tailback on that play. But it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, just trying to, kind of a flare pass to the flat, and the quarterback just couldn't get the running back the ball.
3 minutes and ticking remaining in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 10 for the McGee Junior Owls. They come out in a shotgun. Looks kind of like a pistol, like I said, but it's not. Another screen. This time it is complete to Shepard. He's got room to run, has enough for the 1st down by about 3 yards. So the McGee Junior Owls able to finally get that screen to work. This time it was up the middle instead of to the right side. And that does move the chains, but the clock continues to tick with the mercy rule in effect. 2:30 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, good play by the Junior Owls, just a screen up the middle. It finally worked, like you said. They finally were able to complete it and, get some good yardage on it. And obviously we've got a few subs in right now, but we got a lot of starters still out there too. So, pretty impressive drive they're putting on so far once they've gone to the spread.
This time it looks like they're out of a pure pistol. Hand this one off up the middle from the man in motion. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down right there. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, number 51, Jakyron Hines on the play right there, just making a good play and sticking with the ball carrier and bringing him down finally.
As you just said, number 51, Jakyron Hines on the tackle right there. Nice play by number 51. I like seeing a guy wear number 51 in junior high football. It's the number I wore in junior high football. So, of course, I was pretty close to being one of the worst junior high football players you've ever seen. So.
Well, I don't know about that. At least you got to, you right there on the field in junior high football, so you must have been doing something right.
Well, there's a good reason why I went from center to kicker in between junior high and senior high football. That's probably why. This time, McGee passes this one deep, and it is almost intercepted by number 3, Darvion Brown. Actually, looked like him and number 13. Then you might have to help me with the pronunciation of this one.
Daquan Daniels.
Daquan Daniels was down there along with Chris Oliver, it looked like. All 3 of them were in the vicinity of making that play.
Yeah, they were all 3 real close to, making that play. And looks like we're finally getting a couple more subs in now, too. Calix Harris has entered, Christian Wilder's entered, and Trent Broughton's come into the game, too.
3rd down, and might as well just go ahead and say 3rd and 10 yards. McGee takes the snap, drops back, looking to pass. Complete. Wow, nice throw. McGee will have it down around the 30-yard line as the clock continues to tick. They'll try to hurry things up and get on the board here. Again, though, if you're watching this, of course, this game, the clock's going to continue to run. It'll stop for the quarter change, and then in the 4th it will continue to run. It doesn't matter if McGee cuts it under 35 points or not. Once you get the mercy rule in effect, it just keeps going.
Yeah, and as you see the clock, it's about at 20 seconds right now. The 3rd quarter's almost over.
They'll probably get this play right here off, and then that will be the end of the 3rd. Score right now, 37-0. Junior Jacks on top of the Junior Owls. Wow, and we have a little bit of confusion back there in the McGee offensive backfield, but they finally get back to the line of scrimmage and actually pick up about 3 yards. But that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. The score right now, Warren Junior Jacks on top 37-0 over the Junior Owls.
The end of 3 quarters, the Junior Jacks lead McGee 37-0.
All right, nice game. Not much you can say about this other than domination from the Junior Jacks. They've done it pretty well all night. Other than the first offensive drive, we looked pretty rough, but past that, we've been a solid football team.
Yeah, after that first drive, we got everything on track, and we've pretty much been rolling since then. And obviously McGee's getting a few first downs here against some of our backups and defense and everything, but they may be able to punch it in the end zone here, but that remains to be seen. But all in all, a good, complete, total game for the Junior Jacks.
Absolutely. Again, if you're watching this on demand, that's the only way you're going to be able to watch it because we didn't publicize this thing. We didn't put it on our website, but this is a presentation of SalineRiverChronicle.com. I'm Rob Reap alongside Dennon Cuthbertson, bringing you the first ever football presentation of a Warren event. We've done it from the internet radio standpoint, or a streamcast, an audio streamcast, but this is the first video streamcast, live video that we've presented on or from our website. So this is kind of history in the making. We are just now learning how to do this kind of stuff, and this is just a test. So quality of the video may not be the best in the world. It's definitely not going to be high definition, and there's a reason for that. We are streaming it live, and we're recording it live. So, and we're doing it from a mobile unit. We don't have a hardline broadband connection here to our computers, and that's the way internet works. You have to have some type of internet connection, and that's we're doing it from a mobile unit right now. So obviously you're not going to get the best screen look in the world, especially on this test, but it's better than having to sit there and listen to just me and Denton talk.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's always better to watch a game instead of just listen to it, and you know, we're lucky to be able to bring that to you, at least for tonight.
All right, second down and about 7 yards to go for the Junior Owls. They drop back to pass. The screen off to the left side to number 8, Shepard. He's got a little bit of room. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, picks up a few more, and actually gets down, picks up about 4 yards on the play, it looks like. It'll be third down and short with 7:40 and ticking. Clock will keep running, though. We've got a player down on the field. Let's see if we can see what number that is for the Owls. It's not a junior jack. And again, while we've got a break here, just to tell you how, if you're watching this, how this was brought to you. This event is right now being recorded live on October 21st, 2010 by SalineRiverChronicle.com. I'm the owner of SalineRiverChronicle.com, Rob Reap, and your play-by-play announcer for Warren High School Lumberjack games on Friday nights. And Denton Cuthbertson here is alongside me, the sports analyst, and the guy that's been doing games with me in audio version all season. But you were watching you're watching it on demand, obviously, but if you would like to know how this was done, it was done live. We've recorded it live. So if you were on here on October 21st to watch it, about 7 o'clock, you could have seen it live, but we didn't publicize it, obviously. This is just a test. But we do appreciate you watching this on demand. This is kind of cutting-edge stuff we're doing at SalineRiverChronicle.com. Never stop learning. Third down and 3 for the Junior Owls with 7:30 and ticking. They drop back to pass, thrown over the middle, incomplete. Pass intended for number 5. We don't have him on the roster. Our roster for McGee has not been updated, and it's not full, so it's 4th down and 3 for the Owls, and I'm sure they'll go for this.
Yeah, and a good play by number 23, Trent Broughton. Had coverage all the way, just brought in, to play, and didn't lose a step with anyone right there. And it looks like we even have a 7th grader going into the game right now. Number 20, Marquise Moore, went in to play linebacker.
We got several 7th graders dressing out with our junior high team tonight. McGee takes the snap. They drop back to pass, throwing over to the left side, and it is complete. Touchdown, Junior Owls, and they get on the board. 37-36 now is your score. That will not affect, though, the mercy rule. So we give up the clean sheet, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really, number 21, Warren West on the coverage, had good coverage, was right there. It was just a perfect throw, a perfect catch. Good play by the Junior Owls. They'll be able to take something, positive with them back to McGee tonight.
They will be going for 2 here. Here's the snap. They drop back. Pass incomplete, and the score will remain 37-6. The Junior Jacks on top of the Junior Owls. With that clock, after we get the kickoff here in just a few moments, we'll keep running. And there is a view of your clock here at Jim Hurley Junior Stadium. This is live, folks. You're watching it live, or you're watching it on demand, but it was recorded live. That is the actual scoreboard. And I'm not just describing it to you. You're watching it. Like I said, if you looked at the top left of your screen, the score you will see in the top left of that video screen, 37-6 is the score here. Junior Jacks on top of Junior Owls. And they are announcing the cheerleaders right now.
Morgan Gaten, Yakima Hagler, Jasmine Mark, Talia Ramirez, Rebecca Rook, Maggie Saunders, Jamia Thomas, and Marquia Thomas.
All right, McGee set for the kickoff here with 6:16 and ticking now. Actually, the clock's already started. Here's the kickoff, and it is a low line drive right along the ground. Warren picks it up. Oh, and big room to run. Flags on the play, though, from the far side of the field. Number 5, Calais Cox was on the return, but flags flew from the right side of the field, far away from anything. I cannot imagine what this call might be.
Well, I'm assuming it has to be some kind of holding or blocking the back call, but that's about the only thing I can think of right now.
So we will get the official call. Holding against the Junior Jacks. So interesting call from the far side of the field. That'll back us up back into our own territory. We actually were going to have that inside McGee Junior Owl territory, but now we're backed up inside our own territory. Ball will be spotted at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
44-yard line.
Darvion Brown in at quarterback. Number 45, Harris at tailback with him. It's a handoff to Harris to the right side. He breaks a couple of tackles, gets down past the 50-yard line, and inside Junior Owl territory. It'll be 2nd down for the Junior Jacks.
Yeah, just a handoff, a simple little handoff to number 45, Calix Harris, and took it up the middle for a gain of about 6 yards, and it looks like there's a McGee Owl down on the field right now.
The clock does stop for the official timeouts, so 4:36 remaining in the 4th. As we await this injury, once again, I just want to continue to express that this is just a test video. If you're watching this on demand, this is not streamcasted on the SaloonRiverChronicle.com site. It was just put on Ustream. I didn't want to tell anybody about it. We didn't want to publicize it because we're just feeling out the technology. We're trying to figure out if we can make it work. Obviously, to this point, we've been able to make it work.
Yeah, it's looked good so far, and hopefully it stays that way.
Hopefully when I get back, it'll continue to look pretty good. Here's the snap. Brown's got it. Pass out and complete to number 25, Pierce Person. Gain of maybe 1 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and short.
Yeah, just a quick screen to number 25, Pierce Person. Easy catch, got a couple yards out of the play, and hopefully, we can get this 3rd down right here.
3:45 left in the football game. Brown comes out. He's going to be in shotgun with number 45, Harris, to his left. Takes the snap, hands it off to Harris to the right side. He gets the 1st down, fumbles the ball, though, and McGee's got it. They pick it up, and they're going to take this one to the barn. Well, maybe not. He is tackled down around inside the 5-yard line. A great play by Darvion Brown to even get back and make the play there to save the touchdown.
Yeah, number 23, Darvion Brown, number 3, Darvion Brown just ran him down from behind. Darvion's a great athlete, and he showed you why right there.
Yeah, can we prepare for track season yet?
Yeah, he's a great athlete, good basketball player, good baseball player, good track star, good football player. He does everything.
All right, 30 minutes, actually under 3 minutes now remaining. 37-6 is your score. You can see that in the top left of your screen. McGee drops back, pass complete on the screen. They are into the end zone. The score is now 37-12. 2:45 left here in this game. They'll go for the 2-point conversion, obviously, to make it 37-14. Not much of a chance, though, for the Owls to come back in this one.
Yeah, this game is pretty much over at halftime, and just kind of waiting, to see how many, see if the Owls can put a couple more points on the board here to make it seem like it was a little bit closer than it actually was.
Here is the snap. They drop back to pass. Thrown complete. 2-point conversion is good. The score now, 37-14.
The pass from McGraw to Lee. Complete.
The officials asking for the clock to get going.
Lumberjack still leads 37.
And it finally does. 2:40 and ticking now in the fourth quarter. This game is going to be over in shortly, in just about 2 minutes. It'll be all finished up. Been fun to watch this one so far. Glad to see our junior high team with a successful night. And I'm glad that you were here, Denton, to share it.
Yeah, well, it's always good to watch, a good team play, and that's what our junior high team's a very good team, talented team, and have a few people to be able to help us, come upcoming weeks for the high school team that are in the 9th grade and 8th graders. A lot of good 8th graders too. That'll be 9th graders next year. That'll, really, we got the foundation of the program is in good hands right now.
McGee Junior Owls will kick this one off, and I would imagine we may only get 1 or 2 plays here at the end. There won't be much time left. They kick this one, and it will venture out of bounds. Flags fly, and Warren will take over. I don't imagine they're going to have to kick this one again. I think the Junior Jacks will just take it and may just down the football a couple of times. May not even run a play, maybe just snap it and take a knee.
Yeah, I figure it might be what we do. We may hand it off here. I don't know. But
could we see an under center formation?
No. But I do have a report. Junior Hermits were able to win 30-16 tonight over Norfolk.
Good deal. Junior Hermits with the victory tonight. Here's the snap. Brown's got it. He takes it to the right side. Breaks one tackle, breaks another. And he will be taken out of bounds, run out of bounds inside the 40-yard line of the Junior Owls. And once that 25-second clock starts, we probably are going to get one more play out of this drive, if that. And here you can see the official. 25-second clock has started, and this will be the last play of this ball game. 1st and 10. Brown takes a snap. He needs it, and that will be it, folks. The final score here, as you can see it there on your scoreboard in the top left of the screen, the Junior Jacks 37, the Junior Owls 14. A good game. We're not going to have a post-game report, folks, since this is just a test streamcast. You have watched a test streamcast, obviously, from SalineRiverChronicle.com. I'm Rob Reap alongside Denton Cuthbertson, and here is your final, 37-14, the Junior Jacks over the Junior Owls. Have a great night, everybody. We are glad you joined us, and we will see you tomorrow night at 6:45.